But yeah, just say it's personal preference. I just like it because I've always wanted it. But it's not really worth the money. Not really. Not when you think of okay, at the time I'd already purchased every piece of equipment to go in the case. Yeah, at the time I'd already purchased everything to go in the case, so I just had a few extra bucks spare. So I brought the case. But in reality, I probably should have put that money maybe towards a better graphics card, you know what I mean? Or a bit more RAM.
Yeah.
Because it was nearly 150 quid.
It's not bad, the PC stuff.
Well, not the computer, the case.
Oh, fucking hell. Nah.
But to be fair, this case is rated for any computer. It can have a fully customized loop in if you want it to.
Oh, not bad.
It's got a space for an external, you know, the water pumps you get with like the helix spirals, and it all RGB. Yeah, well, I've got space to put that in it. I could put a thread ripper in it if I wanted to. It's such a big case that it's just designed for everything. I can also have a 350 mil fans. You know what you got at the front of your computer?
The huge ones, yeah.
Yeah, well, I've got 3 of them in a row. You know, a 3 water cooler, so it's 360 millimeter long radiator. Well, I can have 2 of them in that case. One at the top, one at the bottom. So that means the one at the top is for a graphics card. So if you've got a water cooled graphics card, the one at the bottom.
But you have to make a custom.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Oh,
no, you can just buy a sealed unit like what I've got. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they do that built into graphics cards. If you buy a already water cooled graphics card, you just need to mount the fan, or mount the radiator. I'll show you. I can. There's one that's £4,000. They're £4,000, as I say. They're expensive, but they're one of them ones.
Worth it though.
Yeah, but it's one of them ones that once you've brought it, you're good for practically at least 7-6 years. You know, it's going to play practically any game
until the cooler needs to be replaced.
Yeah, well, that's easy. Or you could just custom loop it and do it yourself.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
But the only issue is, then you've got to start. Yes.
Very nice.
You've got to start thinking about how and where things are going. Especially if you do solid pipe. Solid pipe looks amazing because it glows in the dark and shit. Also, you could do it with copper if you wanted to, but the only thing we've got to realise with copper is you're relying on metal. Do you know what an onion is?
Onions?
Yeah.
No.
They're basically to explain it. You've got a nut on one side and then a filling on and a hole in the middle. The onion slides over the pipe and acts as a crush washer, as a metal crush washer. You know, like the crush washer you put on a sump plug.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, same thing. Very similar. But the reason why they're called onions is because they look like onion rings. Seriously.
Oh, fucking beans.
And basically they stop copper leaking. It seals the unit, and if you put PTFE tape around it too, which is another type of sealant. Oh.
You got him?
Nah.
I got him.
It will seal it even more. But that's bringing leaks, so you kind of want to stick with rubber, because rubber is known for not leaking.
But it melts, don't it?
No!
Rubber? I swear it does. I've seen rubber melt before.
Yes, rubber melts, but if your graphics card or whatever is hot enough to melt water, then I'm surprised your whole entire computer is even running, let alone not on fire. The water should never exceed 30 to 40 degrees in a sealed unit. The only time it should really succeed that is if you're like hardcore gaming with like a thread ripper or something. then it might go up to 90. But even then, most of the part where all in that situation, then if it's hot enough to melt rubber, don't you think mine would have melted because mine's got rubber hoses?
Yeah.
And mine goes up to like 80 degrees half the time. That's my CPU.
Can't you get different rubber contents though? That's right.
Yeah. But that's why you stick to professional. That's where you've got to do your research. You know, like, and stick to professional water cooling hoses. You know, you don't put You don't put petrol in a hose pipe that's designed for water because the petrol will eat the rubber.
Ah.
Unlucky. That's why fuel hoses are braided and they're double skinned.
Oh shit! I didn't mean to do that.
But as I say, it's the same principle. Yes, you are technically right if you just use like fish tank hoses.
Right, but yeah, that definitely melt.
It won't melt, but it will get hot enough to what's known as weep. So it warps, doesn't it? It becomes flexible and loose.
Oh shit! Got my motherfucker.
So when it becomes flexible and loose, if you've ever held a lighter over a pipe. I suck.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know how it warps and goes all...
Yeah, warps.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you don't... If you do that, it could slip out the end. You know what I mean? It could slip out the end of the clamp, and you don't want that. He was there. I know he's there.
Yes, Dad.
I know you...
Go on, lad. We got this. One of the fools. Why is the cool? Why don't I have a cool? I think it's still a single door. It might have rotated there.
Yeah, but you think I'm still up there.
No.
That's what I mean. That's why I shot when I was up there, because I was assuming he maybe thought I was up there. I have 5 kills, and I think every single one of them's been a headshot.
Oh, I don't know.
We'll find out, because I have like 100% headshot accuracy or something.
The ADR, yeah. Rotate, rotate, rotate.
He's jumping through. Oh, I got tapped from behind. Right, one's CT. I hit...
He knew where the fuck I was. Motherfucker.
Well, yeah, because the other guy was in double door. So if you weren't in double door, you had to be there.
Didn't realise who the other Donny was.
Yeah, I did say jump through the window.
No. Double windows, yeah.
Or maybe you could be sitting on railing. Yeah, he may be cheating. He threw a molly and I didn't even get there yet.
I topped one. One's CT spawn, door frame. Far right one. Nice. There's an eagle, take that.
That was probably mine.
You're not using SG, mate?
I'm using it. Well. I didn't think I had it in me. One. Nah, I missed. I ain't got it in me.
Haha, they're pissed.